Right, here with Ian Allinson at London Colney after a 0-0 draw with Watford Under 23s. Happy with that, Ian?
Yeah, really pleased. Really good workout for us. Obviously, the game's played so much quicker when you play the pro side, so it was enjoyable. But I was really pleased with our fitness levels. I was really pleased with the way we kept composure when we got the ball. And for me, really, second half, I felt we could have come out and won the game.
I think one thing that most people watching the game remarked upon was sort of the pressure we put them on. That really impressed everyone.
Yeah, we did really well on that, and it was a bit different today because obviously looking at the minutes yesterday in terms of where players are in terms of pre-season, a few players were a little bit behind, so I had to play them tonight. Probably played them a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I need to catch up by the time we finish with Hendon on Saturday. I need these players all to be around the same minutes in terms of the times they've played. So probably we were a little bit the shape was a little bit incorrect today in terms of bodies. We played out of position, but we needed that just to get some minutes. So I'm really pleased the way they buckled down. Really pleased how people played when they were put out of position. But it just shows you that we've got a good strength in depth this year in terms of the squad, where players can play in certain positions.
Obviously, no goals for the forwards today, but the defence, a clean sheet.
Yeah, and I thought they defended really well. When you've got people like Harry Forster coming, with the pace that lad's got, it's always going to be difficult. But I felt second half. I mean, Michael hasn't had a save to make second half, and we played really quite a good game in terms of the way we defended. But also you need the support from your forwards and your midfield players, and I felt our forwards today worked really hard. They put Watford under pressure, and we chose the right times to go and put them under pressure, and we did it all over the park, and I felt we worked really well. In the end I felt we could have just nicked that goal, and we didn't quite do it. We hit the crossbar and we got in some really good positions, and I just felt one or two times we pulled the trigger, but there's not any quality on it, but we got in some great areas. I was really pleased with that. Out of all the games we had though so far, that's the one that's given me the most enjoyment.
Obviously we played Barton on Saturday and won 3-1. What did you make of that victory?
I thought it was a difficult game. I thought we give them a goal start, and as I said at the time, I won't take anything away from Barton. The pitch probably wasn't as good as we expected. It's always going to be difficult because being manager there, I knew what the pitch was going to be like. But they made it very difficult for us as well. So let's not have any excuses. They worked extremely hard. They put us under pressure. Our touch had to be right, and probably two or three times there we didn't quite get our touches right. But we still had to go and win the game of football and scored 3 goals away from home. Put them under a lot of pressure second half when it was 1-1, and we strove on and obviously got the victory. So been lots of positives in terms of way pre-season's gone now. But we're still sort of 4.5, nearly 5 weeks away from when the season starts. So, the positives are good at the moment, but we've got to make sure we manage these players, we manage their intensity, we manage their minutes, and we make sure that they're ready to go on the 3rd of October, not on the 1st of September.
Looking forward, we've got Hendon away on Saturday. Obviously, quite an important game for yourself, really, family-wise.
Well, it is obviously, but for me, at the end of the day, as I've said to you, I've got to make sure I get these players correct for the start of the season. So yeah, it is important, but again, I've got to make sure the minutes are up to date in terms of where the players are. I want to come out on Saturday and make sure that everybody's in and around the same area in terms of the minutes they've played so far. You've seen with Romeo and Dara and Solomon and people like that, and even Chidanokwe, they've had slight little niggles which we've had to rest them, so they were a little bit behind. So getting 60 minutes into 3 of them today, and Solomon got 90 minutes was a bonus. And that means I didn't have to risk like Kyron Wiltshire, Tom Bender, David Noble, people like that. I didn't have to risk them too long, so they only got 30 minutes today, which was good, because some of them played 90 minutes on Saturday.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Ian.
No problem. Thank you.